I will explain about parameter passing techniques in C programming. Parameter, which is also called as what? Argument. Argument passing techniques and parameter passing techniques. Because how many ways to pass the parameter to a function? That concept is called as parameter passing techniques. Okay. In last video, we had a discussion on types of user defined functions. How many ways to define the functions or to declare the functions in C programming. Here function without any parameters and without any return value. The second one is function with parameters without any return value. The third one, functions without any parameters with return value. The fourth function is a function must be declared with parameters and return value. Okay. There are four ways to define the function in case of C programming. I gave the example for each and every type of functions in previous video. In today, I will explain about parameter passing techniques in C programming. Look at those statements. Parameter passing techniques means how many ways to pass the arguments or parameters to a function, which means that how the parameters can be passed from the calling function to the called function. Calling function is also called as the function call. Function definition is also called as the called function. Please don't confuse. When a function gets executed, because whenever the function is executed, the control, because the compiler control is transferred from the calling function to the called function. Because how the function definition gets executed, when you call that function, that control will comes from calling function to the called function. That is the meaning of the statement. And execute the statements in function definition or execute the statements in called function, then comes back to the calling function. The control comes back to the calling function. Again, whenever if you call that function, execute the statements in the function definition, again the control comes back to the next statement in the main function or calling function. Yeah, you look at here, when the control is transferred from the calling function to called function, because function call to function definition, it may carry one or more data values. How it can be carry one or more data values, that is technique is called as the parametric passing techniques. It may carry one or more parameters or it may carry one or more data values. How these values can be carried out from calling function to the called function. Here there are two ways to pass the parameters from calling function to the called function. The one of the ways that call by value or call by reference, which is also called as the call by address. Okay. The call by value, which is also called as what? Some authors can call it as pass by value. Some author can call it as pass by reference. Call by value is also called as the pass by value. Then call by reference is also called as the pass by reference. Okay. These two techniques are used to pass the parameters from calling function to a called function. I hope it is clear. Then I will talk about what is the importance of the how the parameters can be passed to a function using call by value. Hope it is clear. Yeah. Then Then I will explain about call by value. Yeah, call by value. What is mean by call by value? Here the parameter can be passed to a, the value can be passed to a function as argument. Okay, the value can be passed to a function as an argument. This concept is called as, or this technique is called as call by value. Okay, here look at the statement. The value can be passed to a function as argument. Then this technique is called as what? This technique is called as what? Call by value. But here, how the value can be passed as an argument to a function? You should know that. What is the syntax to pass the argument to a, pass the parameter argument to a function? Okay. Yeah, look at here. Here, what is the advantage of the call by value? You should tell. Okay. What is the advantage of the call by value? The original data can't be changed. The original data can't be changed. Can't be changed when the data has modified, changed in function definition. The original data can't be changed when the data has changed in function definition or called function. Okay, please look at those statements. After that, I will explain with the help of the example, because before that you note down these statements. This is very, very important. What is the difference between call by value and call by reference? The question will ask you at the time of attending the placement drive. Hope it is clear. Yeah. Then I will write the program how the data can be passed as a value to a particular function. Example, I will explain with the help of the example. Look at here, hash include stdio.h, standard input, output, header file. Then you need to, first what you have to do, the function need to be declared. The what function you need to declare? Yeah, why? Function name is swap int comma int, because the parameter names are not required at the time of declaring the function. Then void main, then int a comma b, the variable a comma b declared as integer data type, then printf, then you have to get these data from the user, enter a comma b values. Okay, then scanf function can be used to read the a and b values, address of a then address of B. Then after that, before I want to display the A value and B value, printf before swap A percentage D then B equal to percentage D, then A comma B. Then after that I calling the swap function swap A comma B. Then after that printf, please listen carefully, don't confuse. Printf after swap, what is the A value and B value? A equal to percentage D, then B equal to percentage D. Then A comma B. Then main function as end main. Then here this is called as what? This is called as function declaration. Function declaration. Here function call. Then now you need to define function definition. The void, what is called? Function name is swap int x int y. Then I want to take the temporary variable inside the function, the temp, then temp equal to A. After that I will explain it, don't confuse. B equal to temp. What is the variable here? Here what is the A, B? For example, I am using A, B inside the function. Good. This is called as what? Function definition, which is also called as called function. Okay? Or called function. This is called as or else calling function. Because I use these two words statements because you need to know what is calling function, what is called function. This is called as the function declaration. At that time the parameter names are not required. If you want to write int A, int B, you can write it. There is no problem. You know that the execution of the program will be start from the main. Okay. Here two variables have been declared here. A value becomes, because I will explain over here the explanation part. Here what? Enter A, B values, because A and B as declared, because it reserves space in your memory for the variables A and B, depends on the data type. Because integer 2 bytes of space for the variable A, 2 bytes of space for the variable B, which reserved in a memory at particular address location in the memory. After that it will ask enter A, B values during that runtime. Then you have to read the A, B values. For example, A value becomes 10, B value becomes 20. I have taken A value and B value during the runtime. Before swap, where should I write the output? Because here I should write the output. Before swap, A value, what is the A value? Because A value is 10, then B value is 20. Okay, there is no space here, I written here because the output should not be displayed like that. Before swap A equal 10, then space B equal 20, like that the output will be displayed. After that you calling the function swap, because how it is called as a call by value, because value should be passed to a function as an argument. How the value should be passed to an argument? You look at this statement. What is the A value becomes 10. What is the B value? Here 10 and 20 can be passed as an argument to a particular function. That concept is called as what? Call by value. Here we are passing what? Values. Okay. The value can be passed as argument to a function because a value become at that time if you write this statement then control will scan the function name is swap then function has two arguments. The two arguments are also belongs to the integer data type. Whether the function definition is there or not, if the function definition is not there, the compiler will display the error. Okay, the corresponding function has not defined because swap function is there. Yes, then the control will comes to here which has two arguments. A is integer, B is B because 10 is an integer, 20 is an integer because whether it is also integer, it is also integer. There is no problem because the corresponding function will get executed. Then here these values comes to here. Okay, whenever the value can be passed as an argument to a function, that concept is called as a call by value. Here, what is the a value becomes? I am telling you there is no relation between these a and b variables. These variables. Okay. This is local variables. This is a b declared inside the main function. Okay, this is accessed up to this point. Scope of the main variable is scope of the main. When it comes to here, what is the a value? The a value becomes what? 10. B value becomes what? 20. Okay, A can accept the value from A, B can accept the value from B because 10 will be placed in the variable A, the 20 will be placed in the variable B. Hope it is clear. Then another variable I have taken temp. Okay, because inside the function definition, what is called the temp variable as declared. Then what is the temp variable use? You can see temp equal to because A should be copied into the variable temp. What is the temp value? What is the A value? Temp. Okay, here. Then B should be copied into the variable A. This is technique is for swapping the two numbers. Then B value is what? It will comes to here. Okay, that's why the A value have been stored in the variable temp. Then B equal to temp. What is the B value? It is override. Temp value is what? 10. Then B equal to temp. It has to because what is A value becomes 20, B value becomes 10. Here the scope of A and B within this block only. Okay. Then after that, after executing the code inside the function, the control will come back to the main function after the swap statement. Then what is the swap statement will be there? The printf after swap A equal to %d. Then B, what is the A value? What is the B value? A and B value is not these values. What is the A value of B and B value of B? 10, 20. After swap, A value 10 because here, what is the A value? 10. Then B value is 20. Look at here. What is the output? Before swap, A value becomes 10, B value becomes 20 for this statement. Then here after executing the swap function, then what is the after swap A value becomes what? 10. Both answers should be same. A value remains same. B value remains same. Whatever the changes you have done in the called function, that should not be reflected to the what? Original data. That is the advantage of the call by value because AB values have been changed in the swap function. Okay, whenever the value should be passed to here, the values have been changed here. Okay, but that whatever you done, whatever you changes, the changes data can't be reflected to the original data. What is the original? Even after executing this function, A value becomes 10, the B value becomes 20. Here these arguments are called as what? Formal parameters. Okay, here formal parameters because I have discussed it in previous class also, which are called as what? actual parameters. Actual parameters. Because, yeah, what is formal parameters, and whenever the parameters as declared in the function definition, those parameters are called as formal parameters. Those parameters as declared in the function call, this is called as the function call, those arguments are called as what? Actual parameters. Yeah, look at here. Then again I will tell you. The original data can't be changed when the data has changed in the function definition. Because whenever you change the formal parameters, this is called as formal parameter, this is called as actual parameters. Okay, whenever the formal parameter data has changed, that should not be reflected on the actual parameters. Because the original data will be safe. The original data can't be changed when you use call by value method. Hope it is clear? The value should be passed as the argument to a function. Then at that time, it can't be, because whatever the changes you have done in the function definition or called function, that changed data can't be reflected on original data or else actual parameters. The concept is known as call by value. When we don't want to change the original data, generally we go for the call by value technique. Then second technique is what? Call by reference. Here the address of a variable. Yeah, what is the statement here? Because I remove these statements, because these statements related to the call by value. Yeah, now I will explain about the call by reference technique, because I will use the same program. That's why I did not erase this program. Call by reference is what? The address of a variable or else address of a value can be passed as a argument. Okay, this is called as call by reference. Yeah, the address of a variable can be passed as an argument, yeah, to a function. Okay, here you should write to a function. Okay, then this is called as call by reference concept. Have you understood this statement? Address of a variable, not a previous call by value. The value should be passed to a function as the argument. The address of a variable can be passed as argument to a function. That concept is called as what? Call by reference. Because, for example, address variable means A of address of B. Okay? Address of A, address of B. B here, yeah. Another use is that the original data can be changed when original data can be changed when the data as modified or changed in function definition or called function. Okay, the original data can be changed, can also be, okay, the original data can also be changed when the data as modified in function definition. Okay, this is the two statements about the call by reference. Yeah, Listen carefully. Yeah, this is called here also what is called small modification here. Swap address of A, address of B. Then semicolon. Listen carefully. Before previously A, B value should be passed to a function. At this time, because we are talking about call by reference concept, we are passing what is the definition. The address of a variable can be passed as an argument to a function. Okay, that is the concept is called as call by reference. You look at here. This is a function called a calling function. Yeah, the statement is same. Yeah, because I will write clearly. Yeah. Then this code will also be changed. Then wide swap, because whenever you pass the address of a variable to function, because address of a variable we can use the here. Yeah. If you send the address of a variable which can accepted by only pointer variable, the pointer can store the address of a, what is the pointer? But if you want to implement this concept, you should have an idea about the pointer concept. What is pointer variable? The pointer variable can store, it is a variable which can store the address of the another variable. Okay, because simple, before that I will small clarification about it. How the pointer can be declared as like this, indirection operator. This star is called as indirection operator. How this is pointer variable does not store a value which can store the address of another variable. Here suppose int x equal to 10. How this pointer variable going to store the address of a p equal address of x. The p, because here what is the x value? 10. Suppose its address location is what? 500. The p, because p can store the address of variable x. Because here p, suppose the pointer variable, p equal address of x. Which suppose what is the address of x? 500. Because p is pointed to the what? Variable x. Suppose it is address location 300, 600. Here x value becomes 10. The pointer variable is storing the address of x. Look at here. The p is pointing to the variable x. For example, p equal to 20. Okay, whenever value is assigned to the pointer variable p, then what is there in the pointer variable? Pointer variable can store the address of the another variable. What is the address will be there in the pointer value? 500, which is pointing to the location 500. Okay, which is pointing the location 500 address. In that, x value would be changed. Then p pointer variable can't store the value. It can store the address of the another. Even you are assigned the 20 to the pointer variable where it can be changed in the original data. Okay. Here the concept is also applied in the call by reference concept, because int x pointer y. That's why into pointer. Okay. Then here int temp, then temp equal pointer of x equal to pointer of y. then pointer of y equal to temp, then close. Yeah, because listen carefully, this concept is difficult to understand to you. When please focus on here. Yeah, execution of the program will be, this is the function declaration, this is the function call, this is the function definition. Hope it is clear? Yeah. Then eval becomes, yeah, here I should write what is the a value, then what is the b value, because p address location is 500 and the 600 address location is 600. Because what is the a value? Suppose 10, b value is 20. Okay, before swap, what is, I should write the output here. Okay, output of this program is before swap a value, what is 10, b value is 20. Okay, before swap a value becomes 10, b value becomes 20. Then after that you are calling the swap function. We are storing the address of a, then address of b. Here the pointer variable x, suppose the address location is 101, the y address location is pointer variable 102. Yeah, listen carefully, because here, which means that whenever the address of the variable can be passed to a function, what is the meaning of this statement is, yeah, I will write over here. Yeah, int x equal to address of a, int percent of y equal to address of b. What is this meaning? Whenever the address of a variable can be passed over here, then meaning of x pointer variable can store the address of a, y pointer variable can store the address of b. Isn't it? Then what is the address of a? For example, this is the addresses. Okay, these are the addresses. For example, I am taking. Okay, where the variable can be stored? The variable can be stored at a particular address location in the memory. For example, I have taken the a value address is 500, b value address is 600, x value address is 101. By point variable, this x and y is what? Pointer variable. Yeah, the x can hold the address of a. What is the address? 500. Yeah, y can hold the address of b. What is the address of b? Okay, yeah. Then after that, up to this is the flow. Whenever the x can hold the address of a, then x value can point into the variable a. Okay, then x value can point to the variable a. Then y value can point into the variable b. Because x can hold the address of a, y can hold the address of b. Okay. Yeah, then you come to here, the temp variable. The temp, what is the temp value? Then star of x. X value, what is the x value? Because x can hold the address of 500. How the x can get the value? Okay, x can hold the 500 address location, then which point to the address location of 500. Then in that location, what is the value will be there? Okay, in the address of 500, what is the value will be there? 10. Because what is the star of x is called 10? Because 10 will be stored in the temp variable. Then, yeah, then what? A y value should be copied into the pointer y. What is the pointer y? Then pointer y is, it can hold the address 600. Then y variable can pointing to the address location 600. Then what is the value will be there? Find at the address location 600. Then 20, because it is addresses, it is not a values. Then 20 will be copied by x. Okay, the 20 will be copied into the variable x. What is the x? Yeah, this is the x. X can hold the pointer variable 500. then x pointed to the address location 500. In that, what is the value will be 10? The 10 can be override by, then what is the y value? 20. Okay, now a value becomes 20. Okay, then star y equal to temp. Then temp should be copied into the pointer variable y. What is the temp value? 10. Yeah. Then it should be copied into the y. Then y can hold the address 600, which is pointed to the address location 600. What is the value will be there in the address of 620? It can be override by 10. What is the temp value? 10. Because 10. Okay. Then after that, after executing the statement, control will comes to here after the swap function. Then what is the printf after swap? After swap, a equal to, what is the a value? 20. The b value is what? 10. B value is what? 10. Yeah. Here, this is the example for call by reference concept in C programming. Because whatever the changes you have done, the original data can also be changed when the data has modified or changed in the function definition. Whenever you changes done in the swap function, that will be reflected on the original data. What is the original data? Previously, a value becomes 10, b value becomes 20. Whenever you change the piece of code in the function call, function definition, now a value becomes 20, the b value becomes 10. Here, whatever you changes you done in the function definition, that will be reflected in the original data. Here also, if you change here, the original data will also be changed. That is the use of call by reference. For example, I will ask the question, what is the difference between call by value and call by reference? Whatever you done changes, whatever the changes you done in the function definition, that can't be reflected on the original data. The original data will be safe. It can't be modified in case of call by value. Then in case of call by reference, whatever changes done in the function definition, okay, that can be reflected on original data, because the original data will also be changed, because we are using addresses and pointer concept. Okay, then this example is clear to you. If it is not clear, please ask your query or else post your query in the comment box below. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my videos.